Alright everyone, welcome back. Another day, another gacha. So here we are with Khloros, the new annoying boss. As you can see, it is designed or released for Plume. You know, that's a strategy that they have. Create a problem, sell the solution, right? So the solution is Plume at the moment. So with Plume, I've got her at the moment is 2 investment, 2, 4, and 5, right? So what does he do? She basically does a dispel and then apply defense down, and on top of that applying not only defense down, also attack down, or damage down, but also she applies the passive, which is the quill, curse quill. So each stack increased damage taken by 6%. So again, adding another layer of damage on top of it, and reduces speed by 2 up to 10 stacks. Now this is important. This is what makes her really good. Over time, as she builds up the stacks, the enemy gets the defense gets weaker and weaker, and the speed gets slower and slower. Now this needs to be applied frequently, and as you know, this game is best at RNG. It's not going to apply even though you have 250% accuracy. I don't know how they calculate it. Maybe just magic formula, right? So I've tested it here with 75% chance. It's only applying random 1 or 2, instead of just constantly applying 2 stacks at the start. So with this, I have to sacrifice another lattice to make it 100%, to really make her apply the debuff 100%. Hopefully, 100% here doesn't mean 100%, guys. I tell you that. I don't know about that. So with this one, I really want to get this, but I really don't want to invest the whole way through. But maybe I have to, because there's another speed reduction here. But I only got 2 lattice left, which I would love to invest it on other DPS characters. Now with her, I'm just using Swift Rushed Strive, because when she got attacked here and she's gonna move, advance the turn meter by 10%, that's kind of enough. And I have her around, almost, what is this? Almost 300 speed. That's enough speed to go against Khloros. So let's see how this goes. So with this, I have this particular formation here. I'm using Lily with 330 something speed. Well, she's the fastest, but we need to make sure that Lilium is actually slower than 200 speed. Okay, if otherwise, well, at least for my formation, I'm using that. Okay, and then Nymphonial here, the speed is around 163. Sorry, 283. Sorry, and Plume, of course, almost 300. So Plume will move the second to dispel and the boss. Okay, and then Nymphonial here's to buff the attack for Lilium. Let's just start it and then see how it goes. So again, I'll just go through. Here's the set if you want to have a look at it. Okay, and I'm giving Plume and Nymphonial codex so that they can do the alt twice. So here, just focus on Khloros. Now here, she should debuff here. She gets this debuff here, Curse Quill, debuffing, and then 2 stacks at the start, which is great because before I only get 1. So when she does that, it's already again add 12% damage taken, right? So it's even more. And she's doing it again. Now 24% damage taken on top of the reduced defense. Okay. Which is great. Now the reason why she needs to be around almost 300 is this, because otherwise she gets lapped by Khloros, and then Khloros will, you know, wipe the floor with the skill that he has. All right, done. 103. I can do better. I think if Lilium has better damage. All right. So I'll just use this stability just to test. I'll go through it again and see how it goes. I think this is now very consistent. I think it's almost 100% win rate now. It's annoying because they are basically encouraging you to pull for Plume so that you know, you can solve that riddle better. So here I'm just gonna use another set here. I'm just gonna try this set, and then her speed needs to be under 195. I mean, you can make an Infonial slightly faster to again compensate for that, but what I found out is because my Lily is the fastest, she will push Lilium straight away to move before Plume and Infonial if she's more than 200 speed. That's what I found. Okay. So here's another Fury and Momentum. I'm just gonna test a different set. As you can see here, I have other formations that actually can clear, but not 100%. I'm just gonna replace that because now we have 100% win rate. I'm hoping, because it's very consistent in terms of debuff and speed. So is this easier than Rengokutsu? I think it is, if you have Plume, unfortunately. So if we see this, it doesn't really do more damage from what I can see, annoyingly. I'm just trying to get under 1 minute. And I think because she's dependent on, yeah, the crit. Maybe 36,000. Nah, I think it's not good. It's lower. And the good thing about this is that Lilium cannot be petrified, which is great. I'm gonna try again with a different one, and Lilium will be on Fury Kinai with this White Fang, and see if she does more damage here. Oh, she's okay. She's now more than 200. She's now more than 200 speed, and then you'll see if she gets buffed by Lily, it's gonna go before everyone else, and that's not gonna be good. So I need to reduce her speed. This is gonna be a bit annoying. But yeah, I mean, if you're still watching by now, that's how we solve this boss, which is kind of annoying in my opinion, that they kind of lock the boss mechanic behind, you know, a unit behind a paywall, is what I would say, you know, because then with this unit, then it's a walk in the park, but if it's not this unit, then it's not, you know. So scummy behavior. I don't really like it, but you know, we chose to play the game, so we got locked into it, aren't we? Okay. +3, that's also +3. I thought there was more. Another one. Yeah, maybe I'll just use that one. It's still correct. Crit damage, crit rate. Let's see if I change this one to crit damage. Ooh, the speed. I don't want that speed. Crit damage. That's annoying. That's rubbish, but any, you know what? It's alright. But then I need to change this one to crit rate. Oh, sorry. 6 speed. No speed. It has a better crit damage though, and attack bonus, so I'll just use that one. Okay, now she's below 200, but that's only for my benefit, right? Oh, she still left. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, this is Furkin, Fury Kinai. Looks like she does a lot more damage here. I think because my Furry momentum with count doesn't have a good roll on the shell, while this one has a really good roll on the shell. Yeah, well, hopefully this gets the under 1 minute. That would be great. Oh yeah, close. Punch it. There, under 1 minute. Yes. All right, so that's how it is, guys, with this unit. And hope you're lucky on your pulls, and hope you can get Plume. And as you can see, throw reward still rubbish. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.